asked to talk about a bit of what I've been doing recently and how I've been going about it. The last few years I've been spending a lot of time out in Europe, and with this type of fishing it's completely changed my approach and the tactics of some of the tactics that I've been using, which I'd like to go through with you now if that's possible, and show you pretty much what I've been doing, why I've been doing it, and how things have changed for me. One of the things I've noticed recently in Europe is heavy baiting approaches and a lot of waters that are the only tactics, and as a result of that I've found that by matching the hatch as such and going in with big heavy beds of bait, I've not really understood why you would change your hook bait. As a result of that, this rig for me's come about, and if they're confident in feeding on your freebies as such, make the hook bait the freebies as well. There's nothing really technical or complicated about this rig. It's pretty much a KD style rig, just with a couple of little tweaks here and there that have been influenced by other rigs. So I'll talk you through that now. The hair is very supple and quite long. I like a good separation between a quite large hook. This is a size 4 bridge beater hook, tied up KD style with a pink shrimp liner kicker on it. Dropping down from that, we've got just a figure of 8 knot with a little bit of putty moulded around it. This just helps turn and drop the hook when it's been picked up by the carp. It's tied onto 25-pound jelly wire. The reason I go for jelly wire as opposed to any other hook link is it gives me that suppleness to be able to take a contour on the lake bed, but also the qualities of anti-tangle. Also have tungsten anti-tangle tubing onto a PB lead clip. This is actually the hit and run lead clip, but I don't use it as a hit and run, just standard lead clip. Trimmed back the lead clip and just lightly drop on the tail rubber. 4 ounce lead onto a Ghost butterfly. It's actually a hook link material, but I use it as a leader. The reason I do that is it's super abrasive resistant, 100% fluorocarbon, completely invisible in the lake bed. It just works every time for me. With my approach to boilie baiting, I've always been a big fan of big hooks, small baits. I tend to very rarely fish any bait over a 15mm, normally 10s and 12s. You can get away with, on some of these big European waters, dropping off a boat, using a bait boat. I'll always go for a smaller bait. The reason I do this is it keeps the fish feeding for longer. They don't get as full as quick. The more they feed, the more confident they become. The more confident they become, the easier they become to catch. It's quite as simple as that for me. I use a double 12mm or 10mm hook bait that looks no different from what they're confident in feeding on. By changing to this approach, I found my catch rates drastically increased. Big heavy beds of bait, very simple approach, super strong, confident rig. It's working everywhere I take it, and I'm super confident with it.